What is the World Economic Forum? And why does it share a Hebrew root? The World Economic Forum is an international organization headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, that brings together individuals and political and business leaders every year to discuss important matters that influence the global economy. This would be Mussolini's definition of fascism, when government merges with corporations. All working for the New World Order, we have played Monopoly with the world's economy, and now there is no more fake money to take. We would now like to be your rulers, similar to the Hunger Game scenario. You will eat the bugs, like my favorite servant, Renfield.
Your diet, Mr. Renfield, is disgusting.
Actually, they're perfectly nutritious. You see, each life that I ingest gives back life to me.
But in truth, we are really shitting ourselves. Hence the chaos and confusion. The goal is not secret anymore. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. Please own nothing and be happy. Please own nothing and be happy. Otherwise, we must flee into the bunkers. And we know how that ended up last time, don't we? Sorry, but you can't take our freedom. Winter is coming. The people are angry, yeah? Yeah. Well, I believe that sums up the WEF perfectly. But why does it share a Hebrew root? WEF shares the same root as the Jewish tzedek, meaning justice, which is also the root for righteousness. Although tzedek, often translated as charity, is not equivalent to charity, but instead righteousness, which is also the root for the god of pre-Jerusalem. The order of Melchizedek, the root being Sidek, the morning star, the mythical mace. Here we may find a connection between John and his revelations, Awans, the first Abkalu, the bringer of wisdom, and Rubenzal, the demon of Davos. We also learn that there is a stinger to this tale, relating to an overview of my work here on Ancient Mystery. In ancient times, the Ishipu demonized culture, and their modern counterparts would be the WEF. The Druids were the original oligarchs. The Druids openly taught people meaning ancient Britain was a sort of college. The Druids refused to share higher knowledge with the wicked man. In a way, they were told that they could only be second best, due to the forbidden higher knowledge held by the High Druid. I believe this is where the Green Knight and the Green Eye of Envy step in. The ancient Ishipu exorcists were the money lenders, the bankers, foreign bankers, which would align them charitably with the modern understanding of oligarchs, a bunch of lazy, greedy bastards, no different from the WEF. As in today, it is not the general public causing problems, it is the ruling class, who hide behind the curtain. The Ishipu destroyed the Sumerian culture, and in Davos, in 1731, the Grey Robes triggered the start of the demise of our cultures. The Grey Robes, 1731. The Ishipu destroyed the Sumerian culture with the use of demonology and dark magic. Creating a black mass where everything is reversed due to the Ishipu influence. The demons replaced God and became healers. The Ishipu, the wise men, Ishipu meaning exorcist, openly worked with demons, but the Druids did not meddle with the spirits of nature. Obviously, it was forbidden, but the Druids were aware of them, and this, I believe, is the higher knowledge forbidden to the wicked eye. The site of Eridu is where the knowledge of demons was born, that which was in retinue of religion, and this demon of Davos, Davos meaning from, of, post, behind, religion, is the thing behind religion, as if religion is being used to mask it. The reason the Druids kept this knowledge hidden is clear. It was never part of religion. The demon of Davos is Rubenzal, the horned goat, and its preferred name to the herbalists, whom the Ishipu became, is John, and John in Babylon is Oannes, the root name for John. There is a clear connection when we take the time to understand what they worship. It is basically suffering, the real definition of witchcraft. The Druids and the Sumerian people were demonized, so on and so forth through history, altering the minds of the people via reforming the culture. Sound familiar? It should. The Ishipu exorcist, who openly worked with demons, in fact, they brought them to life. The evidence of this long-running assimilation is contained within the mythologies. The original god became gods, but the new generation of gods are really demons, demons in disguise, transformers, if you will. To put this simply, they attached themselves to a higher power, like a virus, or better yet, a parasite. The Ishipu were the authors. Nobody could argue with their word. In the Enuma Elish, it is written that Zu stole the role of God, Therefore it was the Shipu who stole the role of God. The creation of the Enuma Elish. Although it appears to elevate Marduk, it really elevates Zu. In the first tablet, Zu stole the role of God, and Zu then becomes the right hand of Marduk, whom Marduk sent forth to poison the land, meaning assimilation, to prepare the land. But this is the god of trickery, and 2022 has become a catch-22, hasn't it? In the ancient world, not so long ago, the madmen were placed upon a ship, sent out into the Abzu, the ocean, the abyss, and then they sunk the ship. Destroying our cultures and economies may pave a yellow brick road for bricks. We really need to be aware that behind Davos there is something else lurking in the background.